All right. Let me get over to YouTube. It's loading up. Give me just a minute. Okay. Shit. What just happened? Okay, it is muted. Let's put it on live chat. There we go. Okay. What did I do with that paper I picked up to bring in here with me? Now I ask myself these questions. Give me a minute. I picked up some paper from the garage to bring with me, and I don't know where I put it. It's like 10 sheets. Let me look around. All right, paper found. Give me just a second to get situated. Hey, Carla. How you doing, lady? Is it good to be at the end of the week? Okay. So, we've got our book. And we've got some pictures here that we picked out. Oh, shoot. Now I'm losing the place where I want to put it. Hold the phone. Great. Now I lost my place. I think it was here. I think this is the one. Okay. I think we'll probably be the only ones in here for a while. There's a sale going on, so I don't think too many people are going to come in. So we're going to go for about 1.5 inch strips, and we're going to try and make our own face. So we're just going to cut a bunch of these. And then we'll go from there. Aw, well, I'm sorry that your friend is, not with you at work anymore, but I'm glad you had time to catch up. That's awesome. Yay. Okay, so there's our first 3. I suppose I can turn them around this way. I'm not sure why they were the other way. Shoot. Pull the trash can a little closer. Oh, I know why, because we're cutting from the side, so I can make sure it's 1.5 inches. We're having a thunderstorm blizzard. The ice balls look like styrofoam balls. Oh, I've seen snow like that. It's weird and it doesn't feel particularly good. Well, I hope you made it home before that happened. That you weren't out in that. Ew. Ew, I say. So that one's mostly already 1.5 inches. Just was a little bit off on the bottom. Okay. I'm not sure why that picture... Oh, there's a face on the other side. We'll cut it, but I don't know that we'll use it because she's got her head tilted to the side. Although that could make for some fun, interesting variations in the face. Hey, Christine, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. On May 1st. Well, nice. Well, welcome to that guy when he gets here. Awesome. He's certainly in for a change of pace weather-wise. And it's kind of a whole different, everywhere you go is a little bit different. I think the places I lived where it snowed the most were Germany, which still wasn't a ton of snow, at least not for the area we lived in, and Maryland. Maryland, I think, was probably the most. Okay, we're going to cut off the extra hair here because I'm thinking that's not really going to go into the collage. I think we mostly just want the face. But I've lived a little bit of everywhere, Okay. I think we won't use that one. I think it's smaller than all the rest. And then here we're going to cut the hair too. Probably right about there. Oh, good. I'm glad you made it home before that. And I second Christine's on not being out there tomorrow in the same. Okay. We'll leave that because, we might want... I think I just want to cut some of the hair off still, though. I don't necessarily want to whack her ear off because maybe we want that. But we don't need the hair on the very edge. I don't think, anyway. So... Well, we're going to put together a face out of all the faces. We're going to pick and choose the elements we want. And we might do more than one. We might make a couple. Running out of fashion magazines, so it might be a while before we get a chance to do something like this again. I mostly have good housekeepings and stuff like that. Okay. All right, so here's all our faces. So gonna be weird. Okay. We don't want to put the same ones together. We need a nose. We need a slightly more defined nose. Nope. What about the nose is on the wrong side there? Okay, what about this one? So this is where we may have to, you know, it's a little farther away than I'd like. That puts the eye way up there. If we cut, I think, a little bit more off this one, where we don't have the... Let's see if that works. Okay. Okay, so let's still line the nose up. I love the Picasso look. Do we like it? Do we like it or do we hate it? Now we'll probably make another one. But if we like this one, then we'll tape it so we can make it solid piece on the back. It'll make it easier to do the transfer. Okay. If at least one other person likes it, we'll go with it. Now this is just briefly. I don't want to leave this tape on the front. I'm hoping it'll lift off clean. After, we'll see. Because what I really want to do is flip it over. Because I want to turn it into a gesso transfer. The one where you put it on white gesso and then you spray it. And stuff like that. I don't want to tape the tape onto the tape, if that makes any sense. No taping on the tape. Yeah, so, oh, and I forgot to show you. I maybe should have gone with 1-inch strips. So do this again. Control V. This is a link for kind of the idea that I'm copying, although I'm not putting it on wood. I'm pretty sure, shit. Yeah. I'm having my moment. Okay. That's the, it's not exciting or anything. It's just so you get an idea of where I got the inspiration from to give it a shot. I saw the different faces and thought, well, what if we just made one face out of many faces? So there's one. Now let's see if we can peel this back up off here without doing any serious. Okay. Now, honestly, that piece up there is not going to really matter because we're going to actually just even that up right there. There. So there's our first face. I thought we'd see if we could get 2 or 3 out of them, and then we'll do the transfers, and we'll choose the one we like best. Okay, so next up, let's make another face. Well, there's the right side. Okay. I think that actually goes with her, so that's an absolute no. Okay, so we got part of a nose there. So there is, that could be part of a hairline. Here we go. I think this could be our nose. Now she got some really big honking lips right there. Oops. Okay, what do we think? I think it's good. I think we'll go with that. So let's try and get it as close as we can. Okay. All right. Let's try and make this happen. Now what I do? Oh, there's the scissors. Alice is taking a nap. If she wakes up before the end, I'll have her tell you our Wiener Schnitzel story for the day. Uh-oh. Shoot. Well, there'll be a little gap at the bottom. I don't think I can avoid that. Shoot. Okay. That is quite a gap. Let me see. I don't know. Okay, there's our six. So there's two faces. Two faces. I think next time I would go with 1-inch strips. Although this is not bad. I think that's off the same face right there. Okay. What do we have to work with? That's the side of a face. That's half a nose. That's the edge of an eye. Ooh, there's a whole nose. We get a whole nose. Hold on, though. Let's try and cut some of that eye off. Shit. I forgot there was this tape there. We need to make sure that's all cut off. of where the other eye is situated. Oh dear. Okay. So we would push that up a little bit. Give her a really dramatic eyebrow. Okay, do we like it? I'm trying to get it lined up, sorry. Hi, Janice. How you doing? How's your Fri-Yay going? There, I think that'll do us. Oh. Okay. I'm concentrating for the taping, I'm sorry. I think I might have made this piece too big. I cut some of it off. Okay. And then we'll kind of even the bottom up. Okay. So now we have 3. We're going to try for a 4th. I think we might have too many eyes and not enough nose. Okay. Oh, we do have some. I just don't think she's going to work, but we can try. And then, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Those are our 3 faces we've made so far. Sneezing and dripping, ick. This is from Daiso, I think. It's in their washi tape section, but it's plastic, and it is super shiny. I can't see because I'm not live on my live. Hold on. So I can't tell what I'm showing you. So I love the design on it, but it is super shiny. And so Els gave it to me, and I've been using it for stuff that, you know. So far we built these 3 faces. Let's see if we can get one more out of this. So that's a lot of nose. That's this eye. I think everybody we've got just the one side. Okay, so I don't think we need, so we have to choose. We could cut the edge of the mouth off on here, I guess. Let's see if that's going to work. Oh, that goes there. Nope. Nope. So we would get like a really small face there. What do you guys think? And then we could save that for just a creepy eye in a glue book, because that's kind of creepy right there. Just her eye. Put it on the edge of a page like it's peeping at you. Okay, so you think that works well enough? Oh, that one went on crooked. Look at me. The tape's not very sticky anymore, though. I don't know where that goes, though. I don't know how it's supposed to line up. I suppose right there is good. Okay. Okay. All right. I should have gone, I think, with 1-inch strip. So later on when I have enough faces, because like I said, I'm running out of the big fashion magazine faces. Although I probably have a bunch in my stash, honestly. So I'll have to look at that. All right, so now we got our 4 faces. Got one giant one, one sort of small one. I probably should have moved her up a little bit, huh? Too late now. Okay. So we're going to attempt some gesso transfers. So all that tape I just carefully put down is going to wind up coming back up off there. Now, I haven't done this in a very long time, so let's hope I remember what I'm doing. And I screwed up my foam brush, so you're going to have to excuse me while I try and grab a new foam brush from up above my desk. Whoa. Oh, that was fun. Pardon me. Well. All right. Come here, you. Once I did it without dropping the bin in my face. I almost always drop the bin on my face. It's very attractive. Sorry about that. The whole thing just started to go a traveling. Hey, Roseanne, how you doing? Hope you're having a great Fri-Yay. Gateway to an awesome weekend. We went out briefly today to run to the post office. And then we got some lunch. Come on. I felt you go a little bit. Now I'm doing this by fully admitting to you guys that it's been forever and a day since I did a magazine transfer on gesso. So we just need to salt or a pen or anything. Just so I know about where to put the gesso. It's right about there. Okay. But I put a link in earlier. It shouldn't be too far up for where I got the idea. Now mine's going to be inherently different because I'm not putting a drop cloth under here. That's not why. Because they did like a family thing. Like it was people from a family. My understanding is, if I remember correctly, and no, I didn't look up the directions or try to relearn anything. I just went bananas and went, I'm going to do it. Is the gesso needs to be on here fairly thick for this to work. I'm just going with 24-pound paper because I think it will be easier to, like, I didn't want to go thinner in case we just rub all the way through, which just adds to the charm, right? And I think the only glitch in the system here, maybe, I think that we have to let this dry all the way before we, and I don't think I have any paper towels in here either. Smooth move, Amy. So what I may do is we may work on something else, and I may take these like out back. It's cold, but I think they'll dry faster outside than they will inside. One. Well, I think I'm going to stick them all down, and then we'll let them dry and we'll move on to something else. I'm pretty sure I remember it right. Shoot. Okay. Let's just slop some on here and have some fun with it. If you're not making a mess, you're not having fun. Although not everybody's idea of a good time is to make a mess. I think inherently, though, baking, doing art, most things that are deemed enjoyable activities kind of make a little bit of a mess, you know? Ooh, okay. Yes, and then you take water, you spray the back, and you wipe that coating off. So the image will be inverted from what we made. Like on a jelly plate, you can get words because you're putting it down and then you're lifting it up. There's no lifting up on this. We're just going to wind up rubbing the paper that's on the back off. But it's been a while since I've done it, so it's a little bit of a time-consuming process. And I think, you know, the part of the fun of the jelly plating process with the image transfer, if you can get to a point where you're good at it, is you get the background colors and stuff. With this, you're just getting the gesso, which is why that pin that I pinned up there gave me the idea to do the gesso transfer. So I am being very sloppy with this. I'm trying to leave a thick layer on there. All right. My poor scissors. We're making a mess. I will grab some paper towels when I come back in here after I take this outside. You have it. It's from before jelly plating. I don't know. I learned it from YouTube, so, but it's been a long time since I've seen anybody do it. It could be possible I've made something up in my head that I think I saw. I remember doing it though. I've done it before. Actually that image. Oh wow. Well, that's fun. I've peeled up some of the paper on this side. Okay, so we got to do something there. Let's just flip that over. And then this is the biggest one. we need a bottom starting point. Okay. Okay. Making a mess. Just needs to be this way. I tried to get this done earlier in the week, and nothing quite went right. Seems to be the story of my life right now. Okay, we're going to pull a little bit of this up. I got a little carried away here. I don't think we need quite this much. Whoop. And if it doesn't work, the only thing we've really wasted is some magazine pages and some gesso. Okay. Hey, Leslie, how you doing? Yeah. You failed? I have had limited success. I had a few really good ones, and then I had a couple of mediocre ones, and I think I had 3 epic fails. We'll see. This could be frustrating, but if it works, I'd be happy if it even partially works for what I'm trying to accomplish. So if you guys will excuse me for a minute, I'm gonna go wash out my brush, and I'm gonna flop those outside so that they start drying while we work on something else. Be back quickly. Talk amongst yourselves. I shall return shortly. Okay, I'm back. They are outside drying. Okie dokie. Okay. Sorry for the wait. Okay. Oh, you, Leslie, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's not an easy job. And usually it's a confined space. Okay, so I'm going to put the leftover face pieces in the book to mark the place. Heavens to Betsy, and I made a mess. Look at my hands. But and water heaters usually aren't cheap. I am so sorry to hear that, Leslie. Okay. So let's find a page we want to work on, and then we'll find some stuff, and we'll see what happens. Uh-oh. I think I got paint on my shirt. Hold the phone. You're working it. Okay, so let's see. What should we do today? I need to figure out something to do here. But what? But what, she says. Okay, so this is our serial killer porch. Maybe we should work on our little serial killer thing. So I found my corner rounder, so let me round some corners here. Oh, good, your son will help you. Yay! I sometimes think more hands is better, you know? So we'll round some corners right there. And I actually think that's part of the original edge, but it's different from all the other corners. So I think I would just like to trim that off so they're all equally rounded. And I need some ink. It's not exactly easy to tell on this card, but I can see it from here even if you guys can't tell. Oops. I guess we're having one DEF CON this weekend, Buggy. He really, 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 really wants Els to take him geocaching. And the weather was very nice today. So if it holds, they should be able to go tomorrow. All right, so that's there. All right, now I did just find this image that I like that I might want to use. I thought it might go with this. I know they're not wearing the same kind of thing, but it's orange. So that could be a thing today as well. But for now, this goes with our serial killer porch thing. So let's see what kind of shenanigans we can find. Let me pull the box up here. Oof. Okay. Oh yeah, and I found that I thought would be nice. We've got our pile of little faces. Okay, so we're kind of looking for a cabin in the woods or... Yeah, that's true. All right. Okay. Okay, so I think I want the words total isolation. I think I want that. Oh, yes, I was going to show you. Well, we'll have to wait till I unbury it now. Hold on. That's a universe thing, part of a jelly print. I'm just making a mess. It's Barbie stuff. Um, okay. What did I just throw off there? My corner rounder. I'll be looking for that later and be having a problem. Let's put that away. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay. I thought I had some. That's also good. to use some of that today. Yes. Oh boy. Okay, I think. Okay, so hold the phone. Oh, that's gonna kill me later. Okay, so I got a few things over here I like, but I haven't found. Let me see if I know where it is. Hold the phone. Okay. Let's try something out of here. See if we can't find something we like. Ooh, that could be good, right? Let me put that in there. Not for this, but... And that says something that is too clearly in the middle of a, I want something that looks a little more isolated. Okay, that's bigger than a cabin in the woods, but that's a potential candidate. Ooh. That's a possibility because it's run down and it's not a cabin though. Let's see. That could be a thing. Still bigger than the kind of cabin-y thing but you go with what you got to work with. Because we could own the land that that big building is on. And okay, so those are kind of our possibilities right there. Put that over there. Okay. So our choices are Oh, we have 4. Okay, so we have, this is kind of a very far away picture of a house. There's a house way back in there. So the porch could be on the other side. We have this night shot of this house, just the side here. We have this kind of abandoned looking. If we cut it here, we won't be able to see that there's something back there. So we'll be able to pretend that this is just on a piece of land somewhere that possibly we own or is in our family. That's also an option. So either side of that one would work. And then we got this, which feels a little too traditional to me. But what do you guys think? So let's see. A is the traditional. B is the side of the house. C is the far away picture with somebody in the shot. D is the dilapidated. And E is the lit up at night shot. So A, B, C, D, or E. Anybody, anybody. We'll take votes and see whatever gets the most. Francis, welcome. Looks like the bees are having it. Sorry, Francis. But awesome to have you. So B is the winner chicken dinner. Oh, look, there's an eye. All right. Now we got to make it fit. I don't think our serial killer is spreading kindness, do you? Something tells me. Okay. I like the spooky trees on the side, the shadows. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. Okay, we need to trim it a little bit more. Top and bottom is fine. So it's going to have to be from here. We're going to have to cut off some of that shadows that I like. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and round the corners on this since it's rounded on the original base. Okay. Ow. Okay. So now I think the question is, do I want to make a pocket in a pocket? I think I do. So, but I think it's fine because it's going to go in a pocket. I think it's fine that we just, oh, there's a good question. Where did you put your, now I'm not sure where my circly things are. Okay, let me think about this for a second. Circly things. Where did you put your circly things? Great, I'll be right back. I'll see if I can borrow something off Elle's real quick. Have her chomp it out there and then, because I'm not entirely sure where that went. I had to move some stuff to accommodate the ironing board. Oh, never mind. I found it. I finded it. On my way out the door, I finded it. Aha. I should get those into the off the door thing. Oh, hold the phone. Christine, you like D? I like D too. We'll use it somewhere else. Never fear. We will murder somebody in that building at some point. Okay. You look at the pink on the other side. Ew. So pink. That carpet, man. So I just want a little nip. So we can add in more fun murdery details. Okay. I'll put that right up there for right now. And then we're going to ink some edges. Okay, so spill what everybody have for dinner, or are you having for dinner? If you have not had it yet. I had corn dogs earlier from Wiener Schnitzel. And then, oh, that reminds me. Let me see if I can get Els to come in and tell you the Wiener Schnitzel story. It's super short, but I'm not going to. I don't know. I feel like I'm too white to tell this story. See, she comes. No promises. She's doing something out there. Okay, back to inking. Sorry. You had fried egg sandwich. Those are my favorite. They are a favorite of mine. I know I don't have one favorite. Janice had a sandwich. Roseanne had Five Guys. Nice. And I had some toast. Okay, she's outside at the moment. She'll come tell it when she's in the house. Let me give her a thumbs up on that so she knows I read it. And she said she is going live tonight for Late Night Lunatics. It's a happening. Okay. Timber Brown. Okay, so glue. We need some glue. There's the glue. Yay, glue. I'm going to put my glue lid right up here so I can find it later. Con carne, chili, and beans. Nice, Francis. I had the 2 corn dogs with mustard because ketchup is a corn dog abomination, in my opinion. And then I had a piece of toast right before the live. Not sure what I'm going to eat later. I actually had a sandwich for breakfast. Ham and turkey on an English muffin. On a Thomas's sourdough English muffin. I don't need that glue right there. I don't know why I did that. Okay. It's pretty good right there. Yeah, I did bring in some paper towels with me. The question is, what did I do with them? Did I lose them already? Well, it's a good question. Who knows? Are they under the book? They're under the book. Okay. Husband is cooking breakfast in the morning. Sausage, fried eggs, hot sauce. Not sure if biscuits or tortillas. Either way, it's a win. Nice. That's a good hubby right there. Did you get your writing time in? Okay. So that's our serial killer house. And then I thought we might like to put something on the back. So I have a couple of ideas. Okay. But I thought we might like to put one of these maybe foresty pictures on the back. We could definitely go with the one off this, the winter one, where we've got the lake. Maybe we're dumping bodies in this lake. And we could take off total isolation and put it somewhere on there. Also kind of like that. But I'm not sure if I want to use it there. We have this kind of, but I would want to get, I think, more of the tree in there because it's a really tall tree. So we're not going to use that one just yet. But we also have this one. So I think really these are our three options. The autumn with the lake or with like I think those are cypress trees. So A, B, or C. And we'll take overall wins. Soon you have a set time every day. That's awesome. It's a consistency that really matters in writing. It's doing it every day. Roseanne likes C. Anybody else got a vote? Francis likes A. I read typo. I got it. Go.
All right, what do you want?
It's a short story, but it's a winner. Elves is here to tell you our Wiener Schnitzel story at the drive-thru.
Okay, so we went to the Wiener Schnitzel drive-thru and we pulled up, and the guy said, "Welcome to Wiener Schnitzel. Can I take your order?" And I just kind of sat there, and she went, "Tell him, hold on." So I went, "Hold on." He went, "Okay." And he said the N-word.
But he said it with the
A at the end. And I looked at her, and she looked at me, and she went, "Did he just say that?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, we sat there for a couple seconds, and I said, "All right, we're going to come inside." So we go, and we turn around, and we go and pull up in the front. We're joking in the car. We're like, "Okay, that's it. We're in the club now. You know, we're going to get, like, how do you eat waffles and chicken? We're going to know these things." Because Amy's always saying she's too white for waffles and chicken. Okay? We don't even say it right. It's chicken and waffles, not waffles and chicken. So we go to the front, and I go up to make the order. Amy's standing there. And both of us expected to see like a 17, 18, 19-year-old African-American male working the drive-thru. No, it was a 40-year-old plus Indian guy.
I was not offended in any way. I was just like, did he say that? Did he say that to do fat white ladies? Are we in a club now?
There you go.
That's our Wiener Schnitzel story. All right. Well, yeah, that happened. Okay, so it's between C and A. Anybody want to make a tiebreaker? I'm going to cut off the words total isolation while hopefully somebody has a preference. I don't want to choose. Let me cut off the edge here. I'm going to use the words regardless, but the images. So to refresh your memory, A is the fall one, C is the trees. And I'm going to use the words either way. Because you want to be murdering people in some place with total isolation. That's what I'm talking about. It was funny. I think it just slipped out. But yeah, that the Indian guy was not exactly what I was expecting when we walked in. But shame on us for profiling, you know. That'll teach us. It was amusing. All right, so we got the words total isolation. And it looks like the tiebreaker went to C. That's our picture. Okay. Let's just make sure we don't have too much stuck down inside there. There we go. Okay, I think that's good. Oh, no, this is for the back. I'm losing my mind. Okay, so if we're going to lose it, we're going to lose it from this side because I want to keep the trees. So let's go right about there. I think that should be good. And I think we'll take a little bit from the bottom and a little bit from the top. We'll start at the bottom here. Still needs a little bit more off this side. The fine art of trimming. Okay, now we need corner rounding. I gotta go stop sitting on my leg. Oh, that is not a corner rounder. That's a corner rounder. Okay. Once you start with a corner rounder, you're stuck with it. Murders happen better in the cold weather. Yeah, that's true. Bodies do decompose very quickly. That's a thing. But I like that. So we're going to say that's what the area outside the house kind of looks like. The porch is shown in winter. I'll bring it back in a second. And I think we're going to go to pockets on both sides. Because why not? Okay. Yes. Are they ready?
I think so.
Because I can't start doing the rub off on it until they're all the way dry. Let me smush them down some. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
They're cold. Well, we're going to get a head start because some of that's peeling up with the tape. Yay. We're saving ourselves some work. But I thought if I peeled up the tape, the rest of it might dry relatively quickly. Hold, please. We're going to save ourselves a little effort. Or we're burning the whole thing. You know, one or the other. Okay. They need to dry a little bit more before we do the thing, but we can at least peel the tape off. Come on. The time you want it to peel up, it's like, no. I'm going to stay here. We liked it here. Okay. Okay. I'm going to assume that's your writer's knowledge, Francis. I'm glad you guys have come along with me on this journey. It makes it more fun that way. Okay, that's 2. This is our smallest face, I think. All right. One more to go. So I finished the Evernight book. Big old cliffhanger. Such a teen book. All the angst. And vampires. Now I'm reading Dumpling, which is the follow-up to Puddin'. Because I just didn't look and I grabbed a book. So all I've done is read teen fiction. Yeah, I can see where some of it's coming through already. We won't have to work too hard to get down to the image. And I'm hoping to leave it a little foggy. I don't really want it to, you know. Good night, Francis. Enjoy your plotting. Have a fantastic time with your writing session. I'm so proud and happy for you to have the time to do it. That is awesome. It's dedication. I'm sure most of you know Frances is actually a published author. And she works on a horse ranch. All right, so. Uh-oh. Now I've done it. I made the... that's okay. That is okay. We'll just say we meant to do that and move on. Okay, so for this one, now we need these words. I would prefer that it went at the top, but since I made it a little crooked, we're going to go ahead and stick it at the bottom. Okay. There we go. I'm just looking at some of the this newspaper. Okay. Hold, please. Okay, this one's going to make me happy. Death Notice Jacobs. That is my ex-mother-in-law's last name. I'm so happy right now. Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for some more. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. these ones. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. All right. I'm going to save the pictures, though, because we'll use those too, probably. We have a lot of serial killering to do. Okay, so let's pull these tops off here. Quiet tonight. Even I feel quiet. Hope you guys are doing okay. Okay. Let's get rid of some of the trash. I know Letty's shopping for a water heater over there. These are from Janice's newspaper that she works at. She was nice enough to send me some death notices. Oh, we missed one. Degelman. Do, 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 do. Okay. So you have 8. We need something that's going to fit on the inside here. So let me find something in a little bucket. Okay, I gotta grab the bucket now. Oof, bucket. Oh, from a pay rebuy. Ah, cool. Well, I think a lot of people are doing it online. There's a service now We can pay to have it immortalized on the internet for all time. But people aren't considering that formats become obsolete. If you have it on paper, you conceivably have it forever. But I think a lot more people are going digital than used to. I'm just looking for something to work with here. I need like, oh, how about one of these? We'll pull a couple of these. Okay. That'll work. Let me get a drink of water. Oh. Okay, so let's see about... Yeah, I think that'll work nicely because we can fit two and then we can stagger them back and forth and put some tabs on them. So, I forgot to mark that while I was in there. Derp-de-derp. Had a moment. Okay. So I'm okay if it sticks up a little bit. So I think we're going to go right there. We're going to cut it at that line. Okay. I think that's the right one. Yep. Okay. And we'll save those possibly for tabs for use somewhere else. Waste not, want not. That's true. I think it should be a thing. Some traditions should be, kept up, I think. So we can do 2 per page. I want to put a picture and then the thing, and then I'll probably write a date on it, maybe. We might be able to fit more than 2 per, but we'll see. Now we need the basket back for pictures. Pictures of people we want to murder. Well, pictures of people we have possibly already murdered, right? So let's see. Okay, I like her. Okay, that's all I want to take out of that pile. We don't want to get too many. From one area. Okay. Maybe. have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. These ones are too big for those cards. There. Okay. Gotta find a couple more murder victims here. Okay. No. Okay. Okay, we've got a few to work with here. Let's see what we come up with. Okay. Let's drop the bucket back down there. Okay. So for this to fit on there, we're definitely going to have to trim her some. I think probably right about there. Okay. And then I think I want to Where'd the other guys go? We don't want to lose our death notices. Okay, let's put those right there. Okay, these 3 guys. Oh, I you know what? I finished the Mr. Midnight series. Somehow I thought it was more than 1 season long, but it was just 1 season. They left it on a cliffhanger. So hopefully it'll be back for a 2nd season. Now, it is a kid's show, but I did figure out the twist ending. So, and then I want to find the word missing for up here for these ones. All right. Sink some edges. And I think maybe I want to search the internet for some shallow graves, like 3 of them together for the back side of the card. Which I will probably do this evening after the live. There we go. Okay, and then the card itself. So, I really think newspapers, I wish newspapers would experience a revival. You know, perusing your news on the phone is not the same as holding a newspaper in your hand or reading a story from a local paper, you know. It makes me sad to think that Sunday mornings with the paper or a weekday with the paper while you eat your breakfast is taken over by everybody on their own individual phones doing things, you know, and it's not even necessarily news. So everybody, you know, not sharing any combined thing. Everybody starts off their day, you know, kind of separate from each other. I'm just trying to get a little more schmutz on the edges here. It makes me feel better. Oh, Buggy must be here. That's the doggy noise for somebody's at the door. So for these ones, I'm not going to do a death notice. Uh-oh. It's 7:15. Do you know where your brain is? I have no clue where mine has. Hello, Buggy. Oh, I lost my train of thought. I left the lid off the glue. Okay, there we go. Start it again. We get the flow going. So I want these to be missing peoples, but I have put them in a shallow grave. It's like the people you see at dinner at a restaurant, and they're having dinner together, but everybody's on a device. You know? Yeah, it's sad, isn't it, that you can't. I remember a newspaper was absolutely a source of way back in the day, you know? It was an unbiased news source. That's how people looked at it. There was, you know, journalistic integrity and all that. And now they've made it out to be a joke, you know? Which I don't like. Makes me a little sad. Bunch of pile of trash here. But yeah, you're probably right. Sad as it is. That doesn't mean I still wouldn't like to see a revival, you know. Everything old is new again. People will be too much more easily manipulated in the future. Yeah, they really are. I agree. I frown on a cell phone at dinner table, whether it's work or not. When you're at the dinner table, you should not be working. You know, unless you're at work. Once you come home, not enough people turn off their phones. They allow themselves to be at the beck and call of their workplace. And now it's just expected that everybody is available all the time. And that should not be the case. And this is not, you know, it's a worldwide thing, but a lot of it with the vacations and the expectations of always being on, you know, there are whole movies about being a long-suffering assistant to a boss who's unrelenting and expects you to wait on them hand and foot 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I don't think that's right or healthy. And young people will grow up not knowing any different. I'm going to need to grab a little glue stick here, guys. I just got to go over to the door. Okay, add a little water. It's so much more expected now. I mean, obviously not if you work in fast food. Like but they do expect to be able to call you at any time when you're going to come into work. But most office jobs of any kind have this expectation. Whether it's your day off or not, that you should be available. And I don't agree with that at all. You never know. All right. So I'm going to put the word missing up here. All right. So I'm not sure if these are college students. I think they're college students. So we need to put some ages on these. There we go. Okay, so what do you guys think for ages? I pick and choose who I answer on my days off. Lesson learned this week. Another employee is a pest, so she can wait. Yeah, I don't. People who just don't bother to even try and solve problems on their own, I don't cater to that shit. So, this is Bob Wilson. That's John Cook. That's Douglas J. Helbig. I think he's probably the oldest, and he's probably the youngest. What do you think? 26, 24, and 21? Yeah. And then you're a troublemaker too. Yep. F you. I'm not helping. Any thoughts? All right. I'll think about that for a second. We should put the lid back on the glue stick though. That could be bad. All right. Okay, so we went, I think I'm going to go 26. I'm going to do 23 here. I like odd numbers. And 21 for this guy. Okay, so let's give them jobs, you guys. Give me some jobs. I'm going to cut a little bit more off this side where it's damaged. we go. Man, we're still not getting it. Okay, well, that's as good as we're getting. You're not a good judge of ages. That's okay. I figure that this is from the university one, so I figure the youngest they could be is 18, and the oldest they could be is what, about 26. That's usually, for people who took a little bit longer. So I feel sad if I murdered somebody who's 18 and hadn't even had a chance to drink yet, That guy's like a pencil mustache on him. I think we have to give him some kind of like a bartender or a... Yeah, I'm judging him on his mustache. Salesman, photographer, banker, and scientist. Ooh, I like it. Traveling salesman, shoe store manager, funeral parlor trainee. Nice. I think the young guy should be the funeral parlor trainee. He has that kind of sly look in his eye, right? Okay. Let's see. I do like the funeral parlor trainee. And I also like photographer. Let's see. I think that guy could be a photographer. He's got like that schmoozy smile. Banking scientist. Shoe store manager. But I like scientist too. Okay, that guy's going to be the funeral parlor trainee. I think we're going to make him the photographer. And then, I'm not sure on the other one, so photographer. What did I say he's going to be the funeral parlor trainee? Okay, so we've got banking, scientist, and salesman of some sort. Or office manager. What do you think that guy looks like? So banking, scientist, salesman, or some kind of manager. Okay, we've got science and manager. Ooh, lab manager. Nice. I like it. Hospital admin. All right. It's already 7:30, you guys. Oh my gosh. Just putzing around over here. Okay, so I'm going to say the reasons these guys got murdered was he was a stalker. Funeral parlor trainee. Okay, so we have to come up with other. So what do we want them to be guilty of? So I'm going to say the lab manager does the results for the drug tests. So what will we call that? So if he's like harassing women and telling them if they don't do stuff for him, he'll say that they didn't pass their drug test or something. I don't know. What do you think? Whoa! I just threw my ink on the ground. That was exciting. It leapt right out of my hand. And now I don't know where it is. Excellent. Let's see. Where did you go? There you are. Well, the plastic lid stayed on at least. Oof. Gives Falk CD. I should probably put that down before something bad happens. Well, we can just shorten it. We can say he's a liar, right? On a scale that matters. Oh, insurance fraud. That's a good one. Okay. I like it. Funeral parlor trainee, probably not blackmail. But I like so the funeral parlor trainee to be insurance fraud of some sort. He's a trainee because he's done this before. And then this guy, nice, Carla. So we'll go with him as a blackmailer. Very nice. Okay, so that's how they got missing, but they're dead. I gotta get words for up here. All right, how old do we think she is? I'm gonna go with, based on the guys' ages, let's go with 23. I think that's gonna be a very popular age. Okay, you guys vote on what kind of job you think she should have. Oh, good one. Extortionist. That could be for the future. So we're going to suppose, hold on, that because our serial killer's a girl, that obviously her targets are girls. We're going to say she kills men because they're doing something wrong. You know, they're harassing women in some way. Or possibly for financial. Oh, graphic artist, nice. Waitress, barista, restaurant. Oh, not all good ones. Vigilante justice. Okay. Now we'll probably add in other details like some decorations or pieces of clothing or, something. So let's do the back. I think we'll do 2 on the back. Let's see if we can find something smaller. Or we may have to pull just another card. But I like where this is going so far. It's about 20 minutes till Elsa's live time. So I will get a link in just a few minutes here for you guys. Let's go ahead and cut it closer to her fingers. There we go. All of that's the trash. Oof, I need a drink of water. Butcher. Should we put how we murdered him? Should we put the method of death? Okay. We need a smaller picture for here. Oops. That doesn't go down there. a bunch of stuff over. And they wouldn't call them butchers back then? Yeah. All the things, right? All the ridiculous things that they said women couldn't do or shouldn't do. Okay. But we want to have enough. So I'm going to have to cut off one. I'm going to cut off this side, though, because I don't want to lose this side of the beach where it's all rocky and stuff. And I think we could cut a little bit off either side of this and it would be fine. Meat cutter is a union term. You grew up in a 2-union family. Okay, so Wilson and Looper. Okay, let's ink. If I can remember where I put my ink pad. Meat cutter. So is that if you're like doing it industrially, or is that for like a supermarket job? I don't know what they call it. I think when I saw ads in the paper back in the day, if it was a supermarket, I think they said butcher, but I can't remember. Meat cutter sounds a little ominous. But yeah, you'd have to have some good upper body strength, right? To be doing that. Okay. Oh, we didn't get her picture. I like the idea of having one of them be one of the girls be a butcher or a meat cutter. I think that's, you know, let's give them some non-traditional jobs. Okay. Oh. actually a handy skill for life, though, you know? Because you could conceivably buy bigger bulk cuts of meat and trim them down to more usable sizes. It's a good life skill. Oh, we got a glue booger going on. No to the glue booger. So, I know that Rosemary did a bunch of jelly plating on her 2 days this week. And I had been considering doing jelly plating. I don't know if you guys are sick of jelly plating or not. So let me know if that's what you'd like to see on Sunday. Or we could creepy collage. Or we could do something we haven't done. You know, you could suggest things that I haven't done before. That's okay too. Let's get her death notice in there. All right, I see you glue boogering over there. I see you doing it. She knows how to cut, trim, and pare down. Nice. You know, that's not a bit. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, we gotta let that dry for a second. I wanted the Jacob side because it makes me laugh. That's my ex-mother-in-law's name. Last name. Well, one of her married last names. She had several of them. So we gotta let that dry off some. Yeah, because Rosemary did, I think, 2 pretty solid days of, not that we do the same kind of jelly plating, but, you know, some people get bored if it's too much. Same. Well, we're waiting for that to dry. Let's get let's get the link for Elsa's live. Somebody's having a good time. I'm just waiting for it to come up because I saw the notification. And she'll be on in about 15 minutes. Just waiting for it to go over there. Okay, that's dry enough now. We can put glue on the other side. Okay. All right. There is the link. So for anybody who wants to hop over at the end of my live, Els will be live with Late Night Lunatics. Sometimes she crafts, sometimes she doesn't. Hold on, I've got glue on my palms now. But it's like kind of a discussion / bitch session. Let's see. I see hers being 26. And I'm thinking, we'll go, oh, there it went. We'll go 21 on this one. And then we'll make her, so should we say meat trimmer or butcher? You had to buy tons of peeps today? Peep faced? Oh, he did food service work when he was young. A lot of young people start out that way. So I'm going to make her, so should we call her butcher or meat trimmer? And then I got to go up a little bit to see what other jobs you guys suggested. Yes, it's a discussion. You can bitch about things. Almost no topic is off limits. Graphic artist, waitress, barista. Okay, we'll go barista on this one. Butcher? Okay, we'll go butcher. All right. So we're going to leave the back of this open. Or, no, maybe not. Well, maybe we'll put something here. I've got like a side profile of this one, which leaves a lot of space up here to put something else. Let's see. But we can at least get this, get all the notices on. No? Well, what did I do with the thing? I see. There it is. All right. And at least one of them will have to be a waitress. Odds are, right? And someone will have to be a secretary or a receptionist. We should probably have one Park Service worker since we like the woods. I'm frozen on my own screen. What's going on? Okay. Hey, Marty, how you doing? How's your Fri-Yay going? Hope you have had an awesome week and that you guys will all have an awesome weekend. So let's kind of put her in the middle down here. And then we'll put the okay. Actually, I'm going to put it off to the side a little bit. I forgot about the age and the job. We'll put them going that way, I think. Oops. We moved it. Okay. Right? Sure. Well, if I told you, then I'd have to murder you, Janice. There's a lot of woods out there. That's all I'm going to say. And it's Sequoia National Park down at Kings Canyon. Very remote. So if you drove somebody down in there, like didn't leave behind a car, for people to go, well, why is there a car hanging out here? It might take quite some time, if ever. I went to the dentist for cleaning this morning. They're always so nice and clean my glasses as well as my teeth. Got a little spray going on. Okay. So age. Oops. I did it now. Age. Let's go 27 with her. And I'm only putting occupation because we're doing this different than some of the other ones. Okay. What do we want this lovely lady's job to be? Should she be our waitress? I'm not sure what I'm going to put at the top yet, but I'll find something that works. It's because they care, Marty. They care. Caring is sharing. So they're sharing the spray with you. Hairstylist? Okay. Okay. So far, so good. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we have 4 of the people with the death notices. We've got, I must have lost one because we should have 1, 2, 3, 4. We should have had 8. I've lost one. It's probably behind the ironing board or something. Okay. We're going to have to do this one this way. Yeah, we'll do it here. Nope, I'm the serial killer. These are the victims. Well, it's an imaginary serial killer, but I'm making the story up. Our serial killer project is a fictional serial killer that we're making up in our heads with the backstory and the victims. We have to give them jobs where the serial killer would meet them. So I'll have to see if I have any GQs or anything where we could get some male victims. Hopefully we're not scaring y'all. It's a psychology, it's a thought experiment. We're kind of getting around to why people do the things they do. Most of us are fascinated by true crime and or serial killers, I already got it. Haha. Els just sent me the link for her. Is it time? Oh, yep. So we'll glue this down and then we'll call it a night. What did I do with my, there it is. So Els is on. I imagine she's going live right about now. Here is the link again for anybody who wants to go over there. Yes, I think that's good. Ooh, I like it. Okay, let's pick an age. Age. Let's go 31 with her. And I like it. Thanks for diving right in. Nice. So it's the end of my live. I've been on since about 5 o'clock, 5:15, I think. And then Els comes on over at Bemis Crafty Corner. She's doing Late Night Lunatics. She does sometimes craft, but it's more of a discussion forum, you know, just having a fun, like, crafty get together. So if you guys want to head over there, it's your choice. That is the link for her live. And I will be on Sunday for jelly plating. So, and I'm going to continue to work on this tonight because now I'm into it. However you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you guys the happiest of crafting. Bright blessings and hugs and hisses. And I think that's everything. Bye, 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 bye. Jelly, jelly, jelly. I don't know. Rosemary jelly plated. I offered up. If you guys want something else, feel free to message me or email me, and I will consider it because, you know, if you're sick of jelly plating, we don't want to do it again. Thank you for the thumbs up, the thumbs down. That's the end of my live. You guys, whether you're heading over to Beamer's or not, have a great rest of your weekend. I hope to see some of you on Sunday. And Marty, thanks so much. I love that you dived right in and we didn't scare you off. You have a great weekend along with everybody else. The end. Oh, I guess I got to hit the end button. The end.